All right, you know me, I'm just playing around a little bit before we get started. We'll eventually get these settings right. It's only been, what, 6 years? All right, so if I normally hold a card right here, I guess it'd be more like here. Just trying to get my focus right. Oh, I lose it already. So what happens when I'm all the way down there? Whoa. Maybe right around there. See, maybe I'm too far away because when I'm like this, I'm trying to get the whole card. See, that's 20 there. So, I mean, for 20 to work, I'd have to be pretty far back. I'm actually up at a 45. That's 45. That's 50. I already can see 60's losing it. Now let's try 45. We're going to see if that works. Of course, look at that in the background now. See, that's the part that I don't want to have happen. Is okay, the card works great, but then that's terrible. Hold on. I was holding that card up and I couldn't see it. I see what you mean about 20. All right, let's try. That's 25. You mean you have a second camera? Or that's just one. Because I'm not cards and cantrips. I don't know who you are. Uh, so I typed this for everybody. I mean, I guess I don't care once that box is done. But the camera. Oh, okay. Hey Jeff. Because I know you were always the one that told me about, I shouldn't have autofocus on because it always wants to focus in the back here, and I always have trouble getting up close. And that's where I'm like I said, trying to find my sweet spot, like you said. Because 20, I mean, like I said, I have a card here in front of me. So what did I say? I'm on 25, like right there. Like I don't. That's the one thing I don't know how that's gonna. No, we'll try it and see. I'm on 25 right now. Looks like you're the only one on too. All right, well, this won't take too long. People will jump on. All right, tonight we got ourselves Star Trek The Next Generation Portfolio Prints Series 2 Archive Box. because you say on an arm, like I actually have two cameras that when I'm doing a random, because I need to set up my my encoder properly to just record my screen. Because if I do my own random, I just have the camera on there. But I mean, so I have two tripods. But I do know a lot of people, they like to put the camera. Basically, it's like when you say an arm, I don't know if you mean like the camera's like basically sitting on their chest, looking out in front of them. So I don't know. I kind of like being alongside here. So all right, let's get ourselves started. I I don't remember who was number one. I know Closer 01, I believe, was picks 2 and 3, or was he 1 and 2? Hey Russell, good morning. Okay, I knew he got 2 in a row. Here's our 2 case toppers here. So are you still stuck at home? Gold signature. So looks like, yeah, we're starting. These first packs are the gold signature packs. So is that a good or a bad thing? I guess I should ask. I know I still have your cards from the last few breaks. Yeah, I actually never worked at home. If I really had to, I could. It'd be a pain in the butt. But I got lucky in that regards because our in-office people, there's very few of us, and I actually have not like it sounds better than it is, but I have an entire floor to myself. So I'm able to social distance without any issues whatsoever. Are you still there, Russell? I actually was thinking about with your stuff, because you're in the mail service, but I think you had 1 or 2 cards sent to your mailbox. I don't know if you're in any rush at all to get your cards either. That's just one of the promos. Another promo. So it looks like all the good stuff is in box B. And that's it. No, there's 2 different P2s. I wonder if one of them is actually from Series 1. Well, if you're not accepting, I wouldn't want to take a chance of it just being stuck somewhere and then lost. Sketch number 1. Well, it looks like, is that Brent Ragland? Yeah, Brent Ragland is sketch number 1. I actually just shipped something to Germany with UPS, and I might be recommending it again to something to Australia. Sketch number 2, Adam and Becca Cleveland. You know, with the Clevelands, so being that both of their names are on the cards, I'm assuming one is one does the color and one does the line work. So which is which? All right, so start. This is, I get to find my sweet spot, right? See, now I'm going to do this thinking it's going to focus, and it's not. All right, Brent Ragland. Yeah, well, I did get, because I got prices for UPS, USPS, and FedEx. FedEx was through the roof. This one is pretty detailed. Here's the Adam and Becca Cleveland. Price-wise, UPS and USPS were similar. So that is a pretty nice sketch, that one. I like that one a lot. Sometimes these side stickers can be a pain. Well, I recently did a Priority Express to Australia. It was not cheap, and it did get there on time when it was supposed to. So Priority Express is still guaranteed. There's the Q metal card, And then here's the duel of Brent Spiner and Denise Crosby. Okay, now it's time for all the good stuff. This is one of the, okay, so we're going to start. I'll sleeve these all later just to get things moving. Comic cards, that's one of the autographed Juan Ortiz. And then we have Jennifer Nash. Silver signature Michael Dorn. Michael Aaron. And Marnie Mossaman. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but honestly, I have not experienced, I haven't gotten any delays in any of my mail. As much as like people are saying that the delays are going, crazy. AC78. This is our first actual comic cut. Now, when you ordered from DNA, what was it, like a case? Was it a heavy package? Because the one I sent was heavy to Australia, and it was not cheap. That was for Priority Express, though, not just plain Priority. Lanai Chapman, and it was maybe 2 weeks, I think, roughly. Dennis Cockrum. And comic panel, this is AC52. Ooh, good thing that fell flat. Well, I'm trying to think how much the Priority Express was. I mean, how much the package weighed. But it was pretty expensive. It was over $100. Okay, Michael Champion. Marcus Nash. And AC36 for our comic. AC48. James Sloyan. Gates McFadden silver signature. Yeah, I'll say this. I say it every time when I open up Rittenhouse stuff. Is the old silver signatures. I really want to be very specific when I say old. The older silver signatures, especially Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., best designs ever for an autograph card. They really are. AC40. Saxon Trainer. I was actually looking, I found one, Eric Anderson, an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. archive box. I would love to do the break over on Facebook, but it was really expensive for the box. I don't think we have trouble filling breaks that are only $20 a spot. AC 20. Brian Brophy. How you doing tonight, Josh? Well, being that it's an archive box, Peter Parros. The only thing we don't know were the 2 sketches. So we got Brent Ragland and Adam and Becca Cleveland. The Adam and Becca Cleveland are, that one is really nice. I like that sketch a lot. AC 14. See, that's the one nice thing about archive boxes, is that we already know what's in them. Samantha Egger. I mean, pretty much, this is just me. The Patrick Stewart, I mean, that's a given. Diedrich Bader. Now, I'm trying to remember when we opened these up before. It's a little streaky, but it's a pretty thick Sharpie he used on that one. Is there a possibility of, well, you have the chance. Hold on. Let me, Star Trek Portfolio Series 2 checklist. Sketch cards. List of sketch artists. Glebe is not on this list. You know, Charles Hall's not on this list. That's surprising. He's in everything. But they have different they even have scarcity levels on the sketch artists. Didn't notice that before. When you say they are split, I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, I mean, I could believe that. I'm just looking at the Series 2 checklist, since Russell had asked that. AC 24. Spencer Garrett. Wayne Grace. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean like Charles Hall might be in Series 1? I see a silver signature. AC 02. Ned Vaughn. Denise Crosby, silver signature. DC 50. It is nice that on the whole they do put some effort, Mitchell Ryan, into those comic cuts. I mean, I know they're not, very worth a whole lot of money. Robert Schenken. But, just looking at that last one there, that they took the time to make sure they didn't cut off the dialogue box at the top. That's one of the inserts. We'll start a new file here. Pamela Winslow. Patricia Tallman. If anybody has not been on Blowout to check out the breaks, the new Game of Thrones set, complete Game of Thrones, Madchen Amick, that's supposed to come out the first week. That's exactly what I was about to say. There, I cannot keep up. Stephanie Beacham. I mean, I think I'm going to cap it at where I'm at, because I don't know, as of right now, I don't even know how I'm going to open all that. Actually, if everything fills that I have right now, that'll be 10 altogether. Carrie Keene. There it is. Patrick Stewart, silver signature. Not a chance. This one I'm going to sleeve now just to be on the safe side. So Josh, if you're still watching, that should be your #1 pick. And we'll put him over there. There were more, see, yes. Yeah, that we did 15 cases. Actually, when it was all said and done, I think we did like 20, 21, 22 cases. But you are correct, they're nice and small. Mick Fleetwood. Glenn Morshower. I'm going to implore, beg, plead with everybody, though, when we get to the point where we're going to start drafting, if you're not going to want your base cards, let me know up front so I'm not sorting. Because the last Game of Thrones, it was a smaller set. It was only 60 cards. And I sorted all the base spots. And then like 2/3 of the people, they ended up not wanting them. So I got all these sets just sitting around. Tracy Coco. Excuse me. I mean, just saved me the hours of sorting them. Well, what did you have? Oh, it was well over 35 cases, wasn't it, that you had? Where was I putting these? Oh, back here. Rosalind Allen. Scott Trost. Did he number all of his autographs? It's got 456 at the bottom. We haven't opened one of these in so long now. I don't remember. Well, I just put up a break on Facebook for season 4 part 2 because I had a case that I bought when they were super cheap. So even though I think they're maybe back up to around 320 on Dave and Adams, my price was, I think I didn't get it at the cheapest. Gina Rivera, I think I got it. It was maybe 350, and then it got down to 300. Robert Costanzo. It turns a $4 autograph into a $7 autograph. Leonard John Crowfoot. There's another one of the Ortiz autographs. Is there only one there? Yeah. Two more. There's what? I think 10 of these. So I want to make sure I don't miss any. Well, actually, I can't. Any of these cards are going to be the autograph version. But with the breaks going on Blowout right now, though, it's pretty much just it's Game of Thrones. The TriStar is half full. Actually, it might even be a little bit more than half full. There's only 8 spots in that break because there's only 8 items in the break. Chance at some really cool stuff, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's expensive break. And that Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still yeah, what I would do, this is me, Josh. You personally, if you want a Patrick Stewart autograph, that is a #1 pick. No problem, no question. If you were looking for lower ended stuff, I'd probably look at trading down and getting a bunch of picks for it because of how desirable that is. Doug Wirt. And we end with Licia Nath. And this is one of comics. But I mean, it's, yeah, Patrick Stewart #1. And then after that, again, depending on what you want, usually what I do, especially when I'm trying to figure out draft lists, is I'll just go to eBay, put in the product, and you'll get it spelled right eventually. I go into eBay, I put in the product, I sort it by price highest to low, undersold, just to kind of get a feel, especially with some of the lower names. There could be one in there that's just rarer than others, and I wouldn't know it. So, even though a bunch of them are, say, $5 autographs, there could be a $15 autograph mixed in there that I'm not aware of. But I mean, you're looking at the Stewart, the silver signatures in general, the Stewart, the dual. Um, I really like this Cleveland sketch. I think that one's really nice. That's gonna go up high. Um, if you're a set collector, the base and inserts, they're actually, uh, value wise, they're pretty high, but a lot of people don't collect them. They want autographs or sketches, or and there's no relics in here, but relics. Same thing, if you're a set collector and you want to do like the autograph set, that's a tough thing to put together. So, there's 10 of them right off the bat. Excuse me. The comic cuts are neat, but they don't have a whole lot of value to them. But yeah, that's where I would go. Silver signatures, dual, and then the sketches. And then after that, it's just going to be what you personally might want. Okay, so that was easy enough. One nice thing about archive boxes, they're short and sweet. We know what's in them except for sketches or printing plates. I will start scanning tonight. You probably will not see any scans until tomorrow night. My weekends are busier than my weeks. And there's the storm's coming through. I hope anybody that's on the East Coast that might be dealing with the storm, that they're staying safe and dry. Now, breaks over on Blowout again. Complete Game of Thrones. They are filling faster than I can keep up with them. They might all be full. I feel like the reverse draft still has some room in it, but the individual hit drafts, we ran through 4 cases in a day and a half. And then the reverse, where it's 2 cases, you get 2 picks. That one is 6 cases in total, 3 breaks. And I know we're at least halfway full that last break. There's also, again, Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. It's a draft your box. And the TriStar Live 2020 Signature Series. That one is about half full. It's only 8 spots, so it's it doesn't take much to fill it. Join the Facebook group, iFish 73 Non-Sport Group Breaks. We're doing a Walking Dead Season 4 Part 2 over there. It's a super cheap break. It's only $20, and it's a full snake, so you get 2 picks. Except maybe if you have the number 1 pick, you might only go once. Depends on if we get an extra printing plate or a sketch in our case. And I think that is about it. Like I said, I'll have these up by tomorrow night, and then I'll get the spreadsheet done. You are more than welcome to start picking. Josh, you already made your first 2 picks, so you can post that in the break thread, and we can keep moving until I get that stuff up. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all on the next break, which I have no idea what that's going to be right now. Marvel Anime got pushed back to the end of September. That was supposed to be this week, so I don't think we have anything else that we're waiting on, except for Chasing Amy, which will be until forever. So, all right, guys.